And we'd rather you do wheeze than poos, you know what I'm saying?
Spot on.
But you also can't force us to you.
Complete and utterly cock that up, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, we have that cut thing. Hey, I'm Leigh.
And I'm Gode.
Yep. Hey, I'm Leigh.
And I'm Gode.
And today we're reading mean comments and reacting to them. Not just reading them and absorbing them. This is on Joke of the Week, non-disclosure forum. It would have been hilarious, I know that.
Was this with Matt Denny?
Yeah, I think it was.
Went to an Indian restaurant the other night. The food was so good that I asked for the recipe. I can't share it though. They made me sign a non-disclosure.
Well, there's no need to make a big deal out of it, mate.
Can we get this show on the road, mate? I'm in a real curry to get out of here.
Skin, do you have any idea about your bedding arrangement at the moment? Are you sleeping on a king-size mattress? I haven't delivered that very well. Ben just says, can I dislike a video?
Oh, well,
I think you can. Like on YouTube.
is it a thumbs down?
Yeah, it's a thumbs down. On YouTube, you definitely can. Who wants to bring that type of negativity into the world? And how can you be angry at a classic non-disclosure pun?
You can't. You're miserable.
That says more about you, Ben.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This one's on the nicknames video.
A Sparky I knew looked like Elton John and got called Socket Man.
You know they are good when Gode gets into the range that only dogs can hear.
That's when you lose it and you do that little like squeaky.
The little wheeze, so I can't really sort of speak that much either. That's fair enough too. That's a great gag. And also a great artist. And a great song.
Yeah, but we'd rather you do wheeze than poos, you know what I'm saying? Okay, on the joke, do you recognise this lady? Yes, that's my wife.
Got a knock at the door last night. A policeman shows me a photo and says, "Do you recognise this lady, sir?" I said, "Yes, that's my wife." He replies, "Unfortunately, it looks like she's been hit by a bus." And I said, "Well, I know, but she's great with the kids and has a heart of gold."
Very good joke.
Yeah.
JC, number one. I assume?
The big fella?
The big fella upstairs, I think. Okay, I'm laughing at the hair transplant more than the joke.
Well,
that is fair.
Yeah.
And I just shaved my head again yesterday. So who's laughing now, JC? It'll grow back thicker soon. Mm-hmm. JC, you won't always be laughing at it.
No.
And we'll always be laughing at that joke because it's funny.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Cody's saying no one watched Lord of the Rings.
No one watches Lord of the Rings, mate.
Are you kidding?
I reckon millions of people have watched Lord of the Rings.
That was a ridiculous statement. I actually am probably on board with you, whoever this is.
Filmed just across from you guys, which won multiple Oscars, still some of the best visual effects ever. Gode with a take so bad he should be barred from any cinema in Australia and possibly have any DVDs confiscated.
That's one of the all-time comments.
Who has DVDs now, though?
Yeah, well, they've probably all been confiscated.
Yeah, they have.
Look, that was a ridiculous statement, I think. To say no one watched Lord of the Rings. You can definitely say you don't like Lord of the Rings.
I'm going to say no one fun watched Lord of the Rings. There you go.
She's going to write another comment.
Adding D's nuts jokes at the end of the episodes.
Hey, Gode, do you like kombucha? Come put your lips on this dick.
Gode always looks like he hates the rest of the cast. LOL. That's true. There's not really much more I have to add to that, I'll be honest with you.
You're not big on the D's nuts jokes at the end, are you?
I think like one or two is fine. I think we did it for a period of about 4 to 5 months. Yeah.
This was on the roll-on asshole deodorant joke. I was at the chemist the other day and remembered I needed deodorant. So I asked if they had any. The shop assistant said, ball or aerosol? He said, neither, it's for my armpits. Stolen joke with 2 exclamation marks. Stolen. Not the 9 o'clock news BBC TV from the early 80s. Still funny that skin was lost though. Okay, that took me on quite a roller coaster.
Well, it's quite a roll-on coaster. You know? People think that we just make up every single joke that we ever tell or are being told on the show.
Well, I mean, we don't prepare them.
We don't prepare the ones that you and I tell each other. Yeah. But the ones that people sent in, like, they're not jokes that they've made up as well.
No, that's more the thing. I think the idea with jokes is that they're quite shareable, is it not?
Yeah, 100%. Nicknames. This is one of the great comments from you, LB237. These are mostly made up. Correct. They are. Most nicknames are made up. You are spot on.
Nicknames are made up.
No, you are dead right.
They weren't actually born
No.
with that nickname
No.
on their birth certificate.
That is good.
Also on a nicknames video, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, how's the forced laugh? But I don't think it was a forced laugh, and you also can't force us to fuck you. So those two things can't be read in the same comment.
No.
I apologise. I don't know. I don't think they're forced laughs. I just find things funny, and then I laugh. That's generally how I've operated in life.
All right, another joke of the week one.
Because of inflation, the 69 from here on in is going to be known as a 96. I'm afraid the cost of eating out's just gone up.
Mitchell Austin, 3 years, loved it. One was wondering how long until he could go home and have a beer in silence because of how done he was at this point.
I think that might be you.
That might be me. But to be fair, though, that's not an uncommon feeling for me on a Monday night.
No, and also the greatest thing is that the joke of the week is usually in like the first 6 minutes of the episode, and if you're already wanting to go home, that's a good sign for the rest of the show.
We've got 39 minutes of me sitting there angrily.
From episode 224, Partner Gripes, Leigh was talking about how Rochelle wants him to help more.
Then she will say, like, you want to cook dinner together? I'm like, yeah, no worries. And genuinely, I will get like 3 minutes into the experience and I'll get punted from the kitchen. She's like, get out, like, you're in the way. You're just in the way. So I'm like, not helping at all, right? Then genuinely 2 minutes later, it'll be like, can you just come and grate this carrot for me? It's like after I've been kicked out, I ride an absolute emotional roller coaster every single time. It's like, come in, help me, get out.
The comment is, oh my God, it cracks me up when Gode gets triggered by Leigh's inability to adult.
Are you fucking serious? Nah, seriously, you're fucking 34 years old, for God's sake. You can't fucking wash your own fucking dishes up?
Well, it's just more like you're 34. Like I can sort of cop it if you're like 23, 25. Oh, he's still learning, but you've got 10 years.
Wait, you're happy to say still learning at
He's still
24?
I'll give you 24 to still be learning.
Okay. Well, I was still learning at 24.
Absolutely, but unfortunately, your education took a detour for 10 years. And I'm so thankful that you've met Rochelle. Otherwise, you'd still be burning toast.
Yeah, that is true. And sometimes I still do that if I'm unsupervised.
Yeah. Oh. No, you are fucking hopeless. I knew this was coming. The Fridgeridoo name storm.
Oh, this is good.
If it comes back, if you push it, like if it's on a hill or something, it's a fridgeridoo.
You give a justification for all of it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If it's on wheels, and let's say you push it, like to get something out of the way and it rolls back to you, it's a fridgeridoo.
You're thinking of a boomerang.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is from Gator. Gode is fired from being Australian, mixing up a boomerang and didgeridoo. Yes, that is true. I completely and utterly cocked that up, I'll be honest with you.
She's
just bad luck, I reckon.
Yeah. I've got on a nicknames video as well. They seem to get some hate, these nicknames videos. This is just a shitty version of the Rock FM. You guys would have been able to find a few of them, actually. Like, we got sent the nicknames article first on Instagram, and it was like, hey, boys, this is funny. And we were like, yes, it is. And then we talked about it. And then we sort of found that, like, because the world's quite a big place. Like, there's people on TikTok that are massive creators that I've never seen their stuff before. We've spoken to the Rock FM. They seem like lovely guys. I think they are also hilarious. But I also think that we're allowed to find nicknames funny. I think. Yes. I don't know if that's asking too much. But.
I thought there'd be more mean people than that.
All right, so that's the mean comments. Skin, can you bring in the nice comments now?
Yep.
Oh, we got none.
Just watch your back when you lift that big pile.